First of all, I plead innocent of all charges.
This is Elvis, the ultimate fan channel, the global Elvis community fan channel.
Hello. You are very, very welcome. I hope you like that new intro. I plead innocent of all charges. Hello, welcome once again to Elvis, the Ultimate Fan Channel. Yes, every week I think I'm getting a little bit better. COVID. It's the recovery. Hi, Duncan. Hi, Eb Engel. Hi, John Rowley. Hello, everybody. Yeah, the recovery is a little bit slower than I anticipated. I still have the nagging cough and I still have the fatigue, so bear with me. I will try. Eb Engel, pen colour of the day. Yes, I will get round to that, Eb Engel, don't worry. I will try and mute the microphone every time I think I'm going to cough or anything like that, or sniff or anything like that. But I appreciate... there's Logan. Hi, Logan Ramey. A tribute to the king. Hi, Steve. Yes. Hello, Logan. I watch your shows and your videos on a regular basis. Great job. Mike M, I have allergies every day. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? People think some people only have allergies for 3 months of the year, or seasonal allergies. But some people have allergies all year round, and it's not great. It's not great. Juliana says, "Whoa, Logan, I'm a huge fan." Yes, and so am I. In fact, Logan actually rang the show once, or a couple of times maybe, I don't know, Logan, but it was a pleasure to speak to you. It really was. Now, where are we? Well, as I always say, and the lady says at the start, it's the Global Elvis Community Channel. I thank you very, very much for the support. It's not so much supporting me, it's supporting Elvis. By supporting this channel, you obviously support Elvis. Why am I not seeing my my comments or your comments all of a sudden? Okay, now I am. Yes, it's you're supporting Elvis. So by giving the thumbs up, watching this, doing all the other things that you do so well with this channel, you're supporting Elvis. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? At the end of the day, Elvis. But I've got to come to the worldwide shout out, the global community shout out. I've been shouting out people's names and their where they are in the world, and this week it's a big hello from Elvis the Ultimate Fan Channel to Caroline in France. So we're putting France on the map of Elvis fans this week, and thanks, Caroline, for sending in your details. And as I say, send in where you watch the show from, where you're based in the world, and your name, and it could be you that gets the worldwide shout out. Now, topic, EPiC distribution. We will come to that in a few minutes. We've got This Day in Elvis History. Great This Day in Elvis History. Live poll, Dylan's Elvis Tale, underrated Elvis song, a song I wish Elvis had recorded. Caption the photo, always have a lot of fun with that. Smoking hot photo, everybody's favourite, and a lot of people swoon. And by the way, look at that photo there behind me. Look at that Adonis. Isn't that a great photograph I found to use as a backdrop? You can, of course, call me free on WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger, or you can get in the Discord queue. If you're still not a member of our Discord channel, then you can join by clicking on there below here is a link, and you can click on that and you can join our Discord channel, and we'd be happy to have you. We really would. We have lots of fun on the Discord channel, actually. So there you are. Congratulations to Riley and Ben Keogh on the arrival of their second child. I just thought I'd say that. I'm sure you saw that in the news during the week. I didn't mention Hidden Elvis, and I'm going to mention it now because we are going to do 4 clues throughout the show, and here comes the first one.
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 1.
Right. Last week, I think it was Steve Scholes. A lot of people got it. Well done. Congratulations. I'm hoping this week, actually, that I can catch you out. I'm going to hope that I can catch you out on the quiz as well. Oh, by the way, before we go any further, Dylan is not taking part. Pamela Chessman. Hello, Pamela. Elvis would look great in a paper bag, I'm sure. Yes, he would, yes. Now, Dylan is not taking part in the quiz this week because he helped me put it together, and it would obviously not work, him putting the quiz together with me and then taking part in it. So he is graciously backing out this week, just in case you're wondering, hang on, Dylan's doing the quiz, but he's also taking part. He isn't. Now, Hidden Elvis, clue number 1 is... oh, by the way, don't type in the live chat yet what you think it is. Wait till the 4th clue and then type it in. March 20th, 1974. All right? March 20th, 1974. That's your first quiz, first clue, Hidden Elvis. And we're going to go straight into the quiz. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work because to me, it could be quite difficult. But then again, you fans never ever cease to impress me with your knowledge. But I know the jumpsuits can be a little bit sticky for some people. However, Steve called him Ben. Yes, correct. I do believe that, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that Riley's husband is called Ben. Unless I've made a mistake, which I've been known to do. Let me just have a little drink here before the quiz. Juliana says, well, let's see how hard it is. Right. And Juliana says, yes, his name is Ben. Okay. Now, I see Chris, and yes, Chris goes, good luck with the quiz, guys. I see Chris and I see Dave in the chat. They're going to help with the moderation. And also, Dylan is going to help out as well, because there might be some alternatives to the answers, which we will allow. So stand by for picture number 1, and we're showing you the belt, and we want the name of the jumpsuit that goes with the belt. I hope that makes sense. So the name of the jumpsuit that goes with the belt, and this is the first one. Here we go. Now, just clear my throat. Doreen Beanie High says, oh God. Juliana says, oh geez. John Rowley says, not a clue. Do I give them a hint? Not yet. Carrie says rainfall. Indian beads. Never seen it before. No, don't give them a clue yet. Rainfall. Golden vine. Blue sunburst. Rainfall. A lot of people saying rainfall with this one. Rainfall. Hi, Juan. I've thought of a clue I can give you in a second, Thunderbird. Okay. Oh, we didn't pick the pen. We'll pick the pen in a minute. Think 1973. I've got a really, really good clue, right? But I'm not going to do it yet. Murray has it. Sorry? Oh, yeah, you're right. Well done, Murray. It is the snowflake. And I was going to say, think of a weather phenomenon, but not rainfall. Snowflake. Well done, Murray. Now, we didn't do the normal this, did we? Now, last week, I've taken out the 1968 special pen because we use that one. So this week, it's this one, which is 1956, I believe, 1957, Jailhouse Rock, or his pen in mine. Okay, so which one are we going to go for? Yeah, well done, Murray. Well done. That's really, really good. Baby, I don't care pen. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. And John says 57 as well, so we're going to use 57. Thanks for taking part. That's very good. It's only a bit of fun. 1957. Right, okay. So what was Murray's full name? Is it just Murray? Your name will be going on the the Wheel of Fortune. And, oh, by the way, Anne Y got her prize from last month this afternoon. It was delivered this afternoon, and it was a DVD of Elvis on tour. And Anne Y, I know Anne Y isn't very well at the moment. I think she's got what I've got, believe it or not, a bit of a virus. So get well soon, Anne Y, if you're watching this on playback. Murray Johnson it was, Steve. Great. Thanks, Johnson. Now, so let's see how we get on with this one. What jumpsuit goes with this belt? Yes, Doreen Beanie says, feel better, Anne Y. I do agree. Oh, there's Anne Y. Thank you, Steve. You get well soon too. Yeah, I'm getting there slowly but surely. Yes. I hope you enjoy your prize, Anne Y. I really do. American Eagle, Crystal Flower says, Rossi. Hi, Rossi. Good to see you. Oh, don't forget, you can be fan of the show, fan of the week, by keeping... Oh, my good Lord, Steve, you're making my sinus headache worse. Wheat Suit, Peacock, King of Spades, Thunderbird, not a clue. I'm hopeless. Rossi has it. Rossi, did you say it? Okay. All right. Because it can be known as the Crystal Flower, can it? As well as what, Dylan? Just confirm that it can be the Crystal Flower and... Okay. Because we will actually take their alternatives as well. Well done, Rossi. Yes, well done, Rossi. Or Vine. Yes. Okay. Well done, Rossi. Okay. Yeah, Golden Vine or the Crystal Flower. Yeah, well done. Oh, yeah, as I was saying before I went off at another tangent, you can be a fan of the show by keeping up the commenting and keep that going, and you will get the crown that says number 1. At the moment, we've got sort of things like Jane is number 2, John is number 3. You can see that. So somebody is number 1. I'm just not sure who number 1 is. I heard it through the grapevine. Yes, well done, Rossi. Oh, by the way, I didn't play this for Murray Johnson, and I didn't play it for Rossi, so I'll play it now.
Holy cow, I forgot the bull.
I love it. Okay. Now, this is another cheeky one here. What jumpsuit goes with this belt? And again, I've got a clue at the back of my head in case you don't get it. Whoa, wow. Oh, yeah. There was me being all big-headed, and then somebody goes and gets it straight away. Oh, aye. Peacock. Gah. Says, okay. Anyway, basically, Juliana says fire, and that's what it is. It is fire. So, Juliana, well done. And your name will be firmly on the Wheel of Fortune for being picked out next month. And Chris says, well done, Juliana. And Juliana, you get this.
Holy cow, I forgot the bull.
Yes. You were very quick there, Juliana. Congratulations. Now, next one. What jumpsuit goes with this belt? And this one was me and Dylan have been sort of talking throughout the week, and he thinks this is the one that will really, really trip you up. Really trip you up. Chain mint white butterfly. Okay. Blue peacock fringe macrame. Chain. Juliana, wait, is that even a thing? It is. Macrame. Hello, Jill. Oh, by the way, I've got a great poll for you. I've got a picture poll for you this week. Okay. It looks like I am going to have to give you a clue. Okay. ladder. It's a very unusual belt. Right, here we go. This is Duncan says white nail, and Juliana says white nail as well. And this was the clue I was going to give. So yeah, I think that's fair to say that Duncan got in there just before you, Juliana. So congratulations, Duncan and Duncan.
Holy cow, I forgot the bull.
Yeah. Right. So, no, that's okay, Dave. We will accept what Duncan said. Yeah, square nail or nail. Yeah, that's okay. Now, this one, another tricky one that Dylan thought might get you. Is this one. I bet you wish we were doing backwards Elvis now, don't you? Yeah, Vincenzo says, I know the jumpsuits, but the belts are hard. I suppose some people are saying web. Hi, Rossi saying web. Vincenzo saying web. I suppose at the end of the day, you can learn something from this quiz this week. Yeah. No, not rainfall, Juan. No. No. Ooh, well, I'm not too sure what hint you could give for this one, to be honest. Dave is saying a hint already, D. Lucky. No. This could be a triumph for me. I could win question number 5. For the very, very first time, after all these years of doing live shows and quizzes, I might have got you. People are on the right lines. Are they? Okay. I missed that, Dylan. Hi, Brent. Aztec Star. Maybe. Okay, right. I don't know. Dylan gave a huge hint already. Did he? Right. I don't know how much longer I can let King of Spades work brain. Yeah, I know. I've been getting terrible brain fog with this COVID. I really have. Brain fog. Planet. Right. Juliana. A huge, huge round of applause for Juliana, because Juliana says star tassel, and that's exactly what it is. Okay. There you are. Star tassel. So, Juliana.
Holy cow, I forgot the bull.
Right. Well done. It is the star tassel. I was struggling to think of another clue for that. But anyway, there you are. Yeah, so well done, Juliana. We'll go back to backwards Elvis next week. Right, here we go. The final one. Here we go, and it is this one. What suit is this belt? Actually, this is probably the easiest of all 6, I think, anyway. Dylan says, how the heck did you do that? I really do think this is probably the easiest. Yes, Anne Y. Even though Anne Y is not very well, she got it first. It's the Conquistador. And she's even put black Conquistador. So has Rossi. So is Mrs. EAP, Elaine. And Elaine is number 1 at the moment. She's the number 1 fan. Jill Brett, black Conquistador. Yeah, well done. Well done. So, Anne Y. What I suggest after the show, Anne Y, is to put your feet up and watch Elvis on Tour that you got today. What do you think of that? No matter how bad you feel, you put on an Elvis concert or an Elvis music or Elvis film, movie. You always feel a little bit better, no matter how bad you feel. Well done. Again, I didn't beat you. I did not beat you. Need to see the jumpsuits with these belts now. That's a good idea, Sandra P. Yeah, I never thought of that. Pat Shepherd says, well done, everybody. And I agree with Pat as well. I really do agree. I thought that might stump you. I said in my introduction, my trailer, or whatever you want to call it, yesterday, that I thought I would beat you with at least one of those. And by the way, thanks to Dylan for giving me that idea and helping me work it out and work all the necessary logistics. Steve, it's for my friend who's just getting into Elvis. I already have a copy of Elvis on tour, but I know she'll love it. That's very, very kind. So she's actually the winner this week, this month of the prize. So that's very kind. Yeah, I thought it was strange actually that you didn't have Elvis on tour, but you have, right? And you've passed it along. Isn't that very nice? Very, very nice. Right now, topic. Yes. Baz Luhrmann's new Elvis concert documentary. He says it's not a documentary, but it kind of is, I believe. Anyway, it's more of a story, isn't it? A life story, because Elvis is actually narrating his life and career story. So maybe he's right, it isn't a documentary. But it's called EPiC, as we know, Elvis Presley in Concert. And it premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF, on September the 6th, 2025. And we have a distributor. And the distributor is Warner Brothers. They will distribute it. The film features restored and previously unseen footage, as we know, blah-de-blah-de-blah. If nobody knows that by now, I'll be very, very surprised. So the only thing I can think of is we just need, what does this mean for the movie now Warner Brothers have got behind it? Well, this is such great news to know that such a high-profile entertainment and media corporation will be in charge of the marketing and distribution of our beloved Elvis movie. It's hard to overstate just how important it is that a movie get the right distributor and distribution. Movies have been known to fail simply due to poor promotion. This won't be the case with EPiC and with Warner Brothers being behind it. So let's have a quick peek at Warner Brothers. Founded in on April the 4th, 1923 by four brothers, Harry, Al Halbert, Sam and Jack Warner. The company established itself as a leader in the American film industry before diversifying into animation, television and video games. It is one of the big five major American film studios and a member of the Motion Picture Association, MPA. The company is known for its film studio division, the Warner Brothers Motion Pictures Group, which includes Warner Brothers Pictures, New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers Pictures Animation, Castle Rock Entertainment. So when you watch a movie and you see the New Line Cinema logo or the Castle Rock Entertainment, it's still Warner Brothers. And of course they do the Bugs Bunny, a character created for Looney Tunes series, is the company's official mascot. They do go back further than 1923. The three elder brothers began in the movie theatre business, having acquired a movie projector, which they showed films in the mining towns of Pennsylvania and Ohio. So if you're watching from Pennsylvania or Ohio, that's the big background for you. In the beginning, Sam and Albert Warner invested $150 to present Life and American Fireman and the Great Train Robbery. They opened the first theatre, the Cascade, in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. That's where it comes from, in 1903. It would take me hours to list off the major movies Warner Brothers have produced or distributed on behalf of other companies, but it would be an understatement to say that it's an impressive list, and how could we forget that in 1981 they distributed this beauty, which is this here. Okay? This is Elvis. So they have a great track record when it comes to Elvis. Now, we go on and we do the poll. And the poll is, which 1968 outfit is your favorite of these? And I've got to do this. And I've got to do that. Nothingville, Gospel, Guitar Man, Opening, and If I Can Dream. Okay. So, which 68 outfit is your favorite out of these? Nothingville, Gospel segment, Trouble Guitar Man opening, or If I Can Dream? And I will leave that for a while for you. Okay, now, how do I do this? I can't remember. Yes.
It's time once again for Dylan's Elvis tale.
Well, how are you, young sir?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hello, mate, how are you?
Not too bad. How's things?
I'm fantastic, and I've got to say, I'm very proud of myself for that quiz. I gotta say, very proud of myself.
Oh, yes, the quiz.
Yeah, I'm feeling very smug for myself.
Good.
As of this minute.
Yeah. Although we didn't catch them out, unfortunately.
No, but we nearly did. It was a close call, and I gotta say, big props to Juliana. How the hell she got star tosser, I will never know.
No, I'll never know either.
Because that is a very, very, very rare suit.
Yes.
So how she got that? But hey, listen, that's what. If a young person like Juliana knows that suit, then that gives me great hope for the future.
It does. It does. I agree. Right, now, so will we crack on and do the... Well, hang on a second. Do you want to vote for which 68 outfit is your favourite out of these?
Yes, opening medley.
Opening medley. The Trouble Guitar Man opening.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Great. Will we... Yes. Yeah.
I've got some announcements to make.
Oh.
And before we go any further, no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not getting married. No, I'm not moving out. So before anyone starts panicking, no, that's not what's going on. We've got some updates regarding the production that I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
We have a date, which is October 18th. We have a name now, which is the Elvis Studio Experience.
Oh, okay.
And we also have a trailer, which dropped a few days ago, which is on my channel, which is still... Oh, yeah, I can't even say my old channel name. Dylan's Wonderful World of Elvis.
Yes.
And it's also on Elvis Nation too. So you can go check it out on one of those two channels and give it a like and all that good stuff.
Yes, I agree. Don't forget to do that, people.
So yeah, and any views that I get would be very greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Because all I'm going to say is this is something that you've never seen before. And I'm very, very doubtful you'll ever see anything like it again.
Nothing we've ever seen or heard before.
Or heard before.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty.
There you go. There's
Great.
a little bit.
Great. Looking forward to that. When, is there a date yet?
October 18th.
October 18th. Sorry, I must have missed that. Okay. Right. Let's do the tale.
Tale. Yeah. So this tale today is about the confusion that CD covers can cause to people when they're collecting regarding what jumpsuit he wore on the night whatever the CD is portraying compared to what is actually on the CD. So we have a few examples, and you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to get on the page to see which pictures.
To see which pictures I'm showing. Okay, that's no problem.
Okay, so I saw you've got opening night. There you go. So the opening night one, which is January 26, 1972, he on the photo he's wearing the Chicago outfit, and it's from Chicago actually, but that is not the case. He didn't wear that. He wore the white pyramid suit, which we've got a picture of, I think, if I've remembered to.
Yeah, I think it's coming round. Well, we got the blue suit.
Okay.
Hang on a second. That should come round. No? Maybe you didn't give it to me.
Maybe I didn't.
Okay.
Hang on. Did I send it to you? I might not have done that, actually.
All right. Okay, not to worry.
No, I did.
Oh, well, that's my fault then. Sorry about that.
Showing on there. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the one with the yellow scarf. So that's the white pyramid, and he wore that on January 26, 1972, instead of the Chicago outfit. The next one is of the blue suit, which is the wheat suit, which has also got a gold scarf.
Mm-hmm.
And he wore that on August 24th, 1972 dinner show. How do I know this? Because someone that we all know was at that show. Rick.
Okay.
He was at that show.
Oh, Rick was at the show, was he? Okay.
Yep. And the CD shows him in the Lucky suit, which is incorrect. So, do you see what I mean about how it can cause confusion sometimes?
Yes.
When people want to know what he wore, and it's deceiving people, is what it's actually doing. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell this week, and hopefully people enjoyed that.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Yeah, great, as always. Anything else you want to tell us?
Is there any? Yeah, there is actually. I want to tease next week's.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I'm going to give what should have been this week's. I'm going to give it a spin again next week to try and see if we can get it.
Oh, right, yes, I know what this is.
Which is the Suspicious Minds tale. I'm not sure if we can get a picture. And I'm not sure if we can show footage on the show because of copyright.
Yeah, copyright and all that, yeah, okay.
So I don't know if you're able to show anything. But I guess I can still talk about it.
Yes, of course you can. Of course you can always talk about it. We'll try and figure something out during the week anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Mind yourself.
Thank you.
Bye.
Join us again next week for another Dylan's Elvis tale.
Okay, we've got Vincenzo. Hi, Vincenzo. Well, now what did you vote on? Nothingville, Gospel Segment, Trouble, Guitar Man Opening, or If I Can Dream?
Trouble Guitar Man opening.
Oh, the same as Dylan. Okay, alrighty. Anything else you need to say?
I'm glad EPiC finally got a distributor.
Yes, so am I, and probably one of the best that they could get, to be honest. I mean, it's going to be really.
Hopefully it'll be out by Christmas.
Well, yeah, it still hasn't been given a delivery. Do you hear me? A release date, but you know, I mean, I really firmly believe, you know, one of the big five distributors, Warner Brothers. You know, we couldn't have hoped for better, really, could we?
This is Elvis too.
Yeah, they did This Is Elvis in 1981, correct? And, you know, I mean, they will do a proper promotion job and everything like this now. So it's just brilliant news. It really is. Really is. Okay, no problem. Cheers, Vincenzo. Bye-bye. Now we have Juliana. Hi, Juliana.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Well, how are you feeling?
My head feels like it's going to explode.
Oh no! And it's just a virus, is it, or a cold? Yeah.
Something, I don't know. It faded, and now the only I have left is congestion. But it all kind of just gathered like right into my sinuses, and I was walking around earlier, and I could like feel it in my teeth. It is terrible.
Oh no! Yeah.
You know what the heck? You know, 22nd birthday present. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, by the way, yes, a delayed happy birthday.
Thank you. I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, when you're sick, you kind of do feel just like doing absolutely nothing, don't you?
Oh, well, you know, I had it coming for me because the weekend leading up to it, I had some friends come in from across the country, and we were just doing Elvis stuff all weekend. And I think collectively, from Friday night to Sunday night, we all got like 8 hours of sleep. So,
oh wow!
You know, I had it coming for me. You know, I can't complain.
Yeah, that's true. Will I ask you first of all about the Nothingville Gospel Segment? You know, which suit you like the best out of those four?
I probably chose the Minority. Actually, let me look. Yeah, I chose the Minority because I chose the Gospel Segment one. Actually,
right. Well, you never know what I might have picked as well. You know.
It was funny because I really was. It took me a minute because I was going back between the Nothingville and the Gospel Segment because who the heck doesn't like Elvis in denim?
Yeah. Well, this is it. But he very rarely wore denim, didn't he? Because he didn't.
Yeah.
He associated it with poverty, believe it or not.
Exactly. Yeah, it was a really hard one, but I had to go with it because that whole outfit is just iconic. I mean, all of the outfits are iconic, but that one especially is just fantastic.
Of course, I stayed away from the black leather suit because I think that there would have been no contest if I'd put that in the poll.
Not at all. Not at all.
But actually, that poll, believe it or not, was Dylan's idea as well. So we kind of worked out something on that as well. So Dylan's helped me he's helped me a great deal this week. He really has.
We love Dylan for it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was not expecting me to be as good with the that suit quiz as I thought I was gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know how I managed to pull that out.
I know. Unbelievable. Well done. Congratulations.
I don't know what reminded me of it, but I'm looking and I'm like, it looks familiar, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. And then Dylan was like, "You're so close," when I said Aztec Star, and I was like, "Wait, got it."
Yeah. Brilliant.
But you know what? I'm not shocked that Warner Brothers was the one to pick EPiC up, because they did this as Elvis. I don't remember off the top of my head who the distributor was for Baz's Elvis movie in 2022, but Warner Brothers already has a history with Elvis, so I'm not surprised, nor am I worried, because I feel like we're in good hands now that we know that Warner Brothers is the distributor. So I feel like we're in good hands for sure. But
yeah, maybe somebody can tell us. Maybe somebody can tell us in the comments who distributed Elvis in 2022. And you know, I've just got a feeling it might have been Warner Brothers.
I for some reason my gut is telling me it was, but I can't remember for the life of me. I think it was, but I don't know. It's been so long now.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said to Dylan, we couldn't have hoped for a better movie studio than Warner Brothers. I think, anyway. One of the big five, you know.
Absolutely, yeah, yep. No, I everyone, you know, there's so many people right now that are so negative about it, especially the real big film collectors out there. They're like, oh, well, not all of this is new. Baz lied to us and whatever. And there's just so much negativity surrounding it. It's like, well, at least we're getting his name out there. At least he's back on the big screen, you know? I remember when the Elvis movie first came out in 2022, and I actually have a picture of it on my phone. But the most exciting thing for me the week it was released was seeing Elvis's name on a light-up marquee outside of a movie theater.
Yeah, exactly.
That is what it's about. It's not about the whole thing being unseen footage. I mean, the man had 65 some boxes of footage. He's not going to put it all in one movie. He's got a plan, and respectfully, I trust him, because look what the Elvis movie did.
Yeah. I mean, I can envisage the whole lot probably one day being on Blu-ray, but it could be a while down the road. But that's really that's the ultimate. I think that's what he'll do. There could be a sequel. There could be an EPiC 2, and then there will be some sort of DVD box set. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. I'm all my brain's about slower than it normally is.
Yeah. Well, that believe it or not, that's what I was saying earlier on. It's left me with brain fog as well, and sometimes I just my brain freezes and I just can't think, or I can't. I mean, I am a lot better than I was last week and the week before, but it's I think it's a slow process when you get over COVID. I really do think it is.
It is, and it's painful, because yesterday I had about 15 things I wanted to do. One of them was edit another video for my channel, and then I just never remembered to do it because my energy level just tanked.
Yeah.
It's been like a solid week since I put another video, and I was going to do like a little vlog of all the Elvis stuff I did this past weekend, but it's a lot of editing, and I'm like, I can do this. I can do it. I believe in myself.
I find the most mundane thing is tiring me out. Just like pulling me socks on is tiring me out.
Yep. Yeah, no, driving this morning, I got out of the car, I'm like, why am I tired? I just sat. Like, driving doesn't do anything. Why am I tired?
Yeah, it just absolutely, the fatigue and the breathlessness is something else. I mean, one flight of stairs and I'm breathless, and I never,
exactly.
I never thought that would happen to me, but there you go. Okay, right, listen, when me and you meet back here again next time, I'm sure we'll both be a lot better than we are now.
I hope so.
All right. Thanks, Juliana.
See ya.
All the best. Okay. And we have Mark. Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm all right, Steve. How are you?
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant.
Good. Yeah, I picked the opening sequence for the outfits.
All right. Right, the Trouble Guitar Man opening.
Trouble Guitar Man, yeah. Quite like that. I like that because I've got that shirt, so I like to wear the cravat and the the cufflinks and kind of stuff like he had on there. Like, yeah, it's a nice little outfit that is. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And the wristbands, yeah, cool. Very good.
As I said to Juliana, I resisted the putting the black leather one on because there probably wouldn't have been any point in doing a poll if I'd have done that.
No point at all.
So what do you think of the distributor?
Yeah, that's great news. Yeah, if they got Warner Brothers behind it, that's great. Like you said, they promoted This Is Elvis really well, didn't they? And
yes.
They did well for him a few years after his death. Was it 81? Was it when that came out?
I think it was 1981. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm pleased, and like the last caller said, all the negativity you see on some of the sites, we've seen all this, and you haven't seen this. God, I feel like saying, for God's sake, I had to write on one forum and say, like, for God's sake, you're not going to see this in the format that you're going to see in crystal clear picture and sound.
Yeah.
We've all got it. I've got all the bootlegs. I've got all the stuff, from Elvis That's the Way It Is and on tour. I've got every little bit I think that's ever come out. And there's some bits that are good and some bits that are awful and bits that you could see as a fan that you like to see. And then there's bits there that probably won't be in the movie. But you're not going to see it in this kind of quality, are you? It's just like crazy.
Not only that, this is only the beginning as well. People are saying, people are acting almost like, right, we're going to see this movie and then that's it. Baz is finished. Baz is going to go off into the sunset and that's it. It's not. There's a lot more to come.
Even if Baz did go off in the sunset for a bit, which he may do because he's worked hard on Elvis for the last few years, and even though he's a big Elvis fan, but the estate have got this now.
Yeah,
the estate own it as well, apparently, don't they? So they've got it all in their hands. It's all been redone. So in time, in a way, it's good that they have got something like this, because in 5 or 10 years' time, they still could be releasing bits of this and bits of that we haven't seen. If this hadn't come along, we wouldn't be seeing a lot of other new Elvis stuff, really, would we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, only if we happen to find, some long-lost movie footage or anything like that, or some fantastic more 8mm stuff of Elvis in concert. But to get this stuff, which is Blu-ray quality,
yeah,
fantastic to see, isn't it? And to be on the big screen as well. And they all say that about, we've seen it all, but I've heard that a lot of the stuff that we may have seen a lot of it is at different camera angles as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's another thing.
Yeah, so it will look a lot different to what we've seen previously. And Baz has said, didn't he didn't want to make the same film as on tour, and that's the way it is. So I'm sure he's put a little twist to it as well. In his own way, his own style. So I think it'd be a smash. I just hope everybody goes to see it. I've told all my friends who are, not massive Elvis fans, but would go and see it to see it. And all the fans that I know are all going to go and see it. So,
you see, this is it. Now we've got Warner Brothers behind it. It will become a lot more visible, because at the moment, I know a lot of people saying, a lot of people don't even know about it. Unless you're a hardcore Elvis fan, you don't know about it.
Well, when do you think we're going to get some kind of official trailer?
Oh.
Do you think in your heart that we'll get this before Christmas or not?
I still think they're going to hold it over until January. I really do.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I really wish I hope that they would release it before Christmas, because they could easily show something different in January. Remember, they've got all this extra footage. So what's wrong with them showing it in Memphis in January? What's been released just before Christmas? But then you've got some extras in Graceland, aren't you?
Yeah,
so you get to see possibly that what might be on the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I just think it's September now, isn't it? October, November, December, we're 3 months away. January, it's 4 months.
I mean, you
keep the momentum going, so we need a trailer.
You asked me there, when do you think we'll see a trailer? Tomorrow. God, wouldn't it be great if we saw a trailer tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, that's it. And I like the way that Warner Brothers do the marketing on the film posters and stuff. I don't know when it'd be the same as like the EPiC kind of style, because they did a great one for This Is Elvis, with his face on the front and the movie, didn't they?
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll change anything like that, or will it be the bad style, to
Oh,
promote it?
I think they'll leave a lot alone. They won't sort of try and they won't jump in and change a lot. They might do a few tweaks and things like that. But I mean, I think I've got it here, haven't I? I mean, to be honest, that. Oh no, it's the second one. I think that's just a great. I mean, half his face is just great.
That's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The things and some of the things that people have done with the posters on their sites and have done a great job.
Yeah.
Compared to they just put like the EPiC theme on with a great shot of Elvis on tour or something like that, and they're fantastic. The best you'll ever see. Yeah, but it'll be great to see because I think you'll see it on the sides of your the bus stops. The big posters, the movie, and Elvis everywhere in the screen. But I think if we can get a big push on TV, and maybe Baz could come and do a few more interviews. He ends up being on some shows like the One Show or something like that. And
yeah. He
that's
can.
what we want.
He can come on this one if he wants.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yeah, all the time. That's it. Well, that's it. They say it's something along this, or then hopefully that will tick all the boxes and it gets it even more pushed out to people. Like you say, he might not even know about it. Yeah, but one thing as well, I don't know if anybody knows, I've recently just got the Paradise of Wine Style on Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. Recommend it highly.
Right. So Paradise of Wine Style Blu-ray, yeah?
Great picture, the best you'll ever see.
Great.
Yeah, sharp and great. Sounds good as well. So, they're slowly releasing them, but I think we've got a few more years until they all come out. But it's well nice indeed.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
All the best, Mark. Cheers.
Okay,
Bye. Always a great call from Mark. And we go over to this gentleman. It's Brent. Hi, Brent.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, you are. You are a gentleman.
I don't know where you're getting your information from, but your sources are very far off. No, but how you doing, Steve?
Yeah, not too bad. You sound a little bit stuffed up, or am I just hearing things?
Yeah, I've been a little under the weather this weekend, but not quite to the level you have. So I'm not going to garner any sympathy. But we do have a new segment coming up on your show. I want to plug. It's Brent's Dylan Tales, and I'm going to tell you about all the exploits of Dylan. No, in fact, I'm really excited about Dylan's project because I am the producer of it, and I'm very proud. We did have an incident on set the other day. Dylan collapsed, and I said, listen, the only thing that matters is that kid is on film. And I said, this feels very familiar. I don't know where I'm but no, seriously though, Dylan, he is pulling out all the stops, and I am just fascinated by where his brain went to conceive this project, and it is going to be exciting. But I'm asking people, not just because I like Dylan, I'm asking people to get behind it because people like Juliana and Dylan are the future.
They are 100%.
We need to invest in them.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And but yeah, so all that so great stuff. But man, with Baz Luhrmann though, I would have thought that they wouldn't have even needed to take this to Toronto to seek distributorship because they're riding the crest of an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture. You would think that would have been solidified before the film was even finished.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it was just a little bit of how can I put it on Baz's behalf, a little bit of kidology, and he had Warner Brothers behind him all along. I don't know.
I think he's a ballyhoo artist. There's a little bit of P.T. Barnum in there.
Yeah, maybe he's taking a leaf out of Colonel Parker's Snow book. I don't know.
But as far as everybody just waiting for it, it's really tricky in the world of film because I have seen some movies be released 8 months to a year after a distributorship deal has been inked. So to really try to prognosticate the date of its release, we're just going to have to wait to find out.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to think that the latest is going to be January, but who knows? I mean, I'm just a mere mortal,
Because I'm not sure to the extent if they already have a pre-built-in publicity machine already revved and raring to go, or if they're still blueprinting out how they're going to promote this, or even if there's some post-production magic that still has to be touched up to the film, because sometimes that's what happens when you take the rough assembly film to the distributors. There a whole world opens up for the film and the life it could breathe into it and where it could reach. I would like, I think January would be okay, because I think a lot of people go Christmas, but it might get lost in the shuffle at Christmas because there's so much going on with everyone's lives.
Yeah.
January, during a dead month, that's a time to bring a project like this and breathe life into our lives when we're all during our post-Christmas stupor,
And show it in the theater in Graceland during Elvis week.
Oh,
They could do that.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm telling you, first of all, this is exciting. And I think we all need to get behind it, because I do, like people have said on your show before, the tickets that we buy is going to predict the future of other projects.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the success of the Baz Luhrmann Elvis movie is thanks to now that we've got this project. If that had been a flop, unfortunately, we would not have got EPiC.
No, and we can't also assume that just because he did that movie 3 years ago, the world has a very short attention span.
Yes.
So we still have to show up full force. We can't just say, oh, well, it worked for that. It worked. I think we should tell people who might be just average Elvis people to go on out there and support it. Of all the crap that they show in movie theaters that have just driven people away from the experience, here is one reason to get us back into those auditoriums.
Yes, I agree. Can I ask you what you voted, or did you vote on the poll? Nothingville gospel segment?
I did vote on it. I've never heard any of these songs, so I didn't feel that it would be right. I'm just kidding. I think it would almost feel like sacrilege to go against If I Can Dream, because of the sheer power of the song, the raw spiritual drive that has been instilled into it. And the thing is, though, they're all amazing selections. It's like saying I have 4 children and 3 have to be executed.
Exactly.
Where do you even begin to deliberate on that?
Well, you can thank young Dylan, because he gave me the idea for this poll.
It had a Dylan scent to it.
It does, doesn't it?
That. I go, gosh, where there's smoke, there's fire with this kid. But it was a very tough one, and only Elvis you can list 4 songs and make it agonizing to choose which you like. You don't see that with choose your favorite Bay City Roller song or something. You just don't see that.
No, you don't.
With other artists. I've never had to do that with Dan Fogelberg or something.
You almost feel disloyal by leaving the other 3 out, don't you? By saying, okay, If I Can Dream,
You're turning me half into an Elvis trader here. All of a sudden, it's what they say, kill your darlings, when you have to whittle it down to one great experience. But thank you for all the great positivity and the great coverage that, because I'm on the musical spectrum only on mine. And I tell other people when they ask me about channels, I'm like, people like Leon and myself, we're narrow focus channels. We're like music only, but you're a very good broad spectrum channel. You can juggle all these different aspects of Elvis's life and give great coverage to each, where this would just drive me bonkers trying to cover all these areas. I'm too myopic or something like that.
You've got a laser focus on the music. That's what it is.
Yeah, extreme ADHD, everything you associate with male singular focusedness. That's totally me, and so it mystifies me to this day of how you juggle all of this. But you do it great, and if people haven't subscribed or hit the like button, please do so, because what, Steve, these people do not, most realize it, but some do not, is that if you don't hit the like button, YouTube interprets it as if you hated this video. So they're like, well, why would I promote it?
Exactly. And we're doing it for Elvis, not for me. So that's the main thing. Thanks, Brent. The check is in the post for all those nice things you've just said.
Okay, I was wondering because I'm like, gosh, this me being nice and all this is so not working for me. And but I'm trying. I'm really trying to convince them. We're not on air, are we?
No, no. This will all be deleted. Don't worry. Yeah. Get well soon. I was sorry to hear you're feeling unwell.
All right, thanks. You have a great day.
Okay. Cheers. Bye. Bye. Always a great call from Brent as well. Well, in fact, it's a great. Everybody that calls in is just great. Dylan, Juliana, Brent, Mark, Vincenzo, absolutely great. Let me just remind you of the poll, and it is which 68 outfit is your favorite? And if I can pull it up because it'll make sense: Nothingville, Gospel, Guitar Man Opening, or If I Can Dream. Okay, that's running for a few more minutes. I've got to do another one of these.
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 2.
And clue number 2 is, yes, recorded live on stage in Memphis. Okay, that's number 2. And when do I do number 3? I do number 3 right after this.
It's time now for This Day in Elvis History.
Boom. Okay. This day in Elvis history, and we've got 1954. Elvis played at the Kennedy Veterans Hospital in Memphis, and there it is. There's a picture of it. As I say, if this is a red letter day for you, it's like a day that, is special to you, and you wonder what Elvis was doing on the 21st of September down through the years, well, I'm going to tell you. So that's 1954. 1955, Elvis played at the Memorial Auditorium in Raleigh, North Carolina. 1956, we have the Love Me Tender, last day of production. And there he is with the beautiful Deborah Paget. Not Egan, as I was said last week. I was thinking of Richard Egan and Deborah Paget at the same time. Beautiful Deborah Paget. We've got 1958-59, of course, military service in Germany. Flaming Star, 1960. It happened at the World's Fair, 1962, with a very cute photograph there of Elvis and Vicky. And we have 1964. Ah, yes, 1964. Elvis was appointed Special Deputy Sheriff in Shelby County, Tennessee. Elvis, always drawn to uniforms and badges, told Sheriff Bill Morris, "I've always been interested in law enforcement, and in fact even applied for a job as a Memphis policeman at the age of 19. And there is the mug shot, I suppose, Elvis posing for his Deputy Sheriff Shelby County police badge. Okay, and I've always thought Elvis looks a bit pasty and a bit unwell on those photographs. Maybe it's just because it's a mugshot and it's not supposed to be glamorous, but I don't know what you think. But anyway, 1968, Elvis spent most of September in Palm Springs. 1970, Elvis was made an honorary deputy sheriff of Shelby County by Sheriff Roy C. Nixon. Okay, that's another badge. I don't know what the difference is between special deputy sheriff and deputy sheriff. The difference between the 64 one and the 1970. Anyway, I digress. 1973, we've got Elvis was visited by Lisa Marie, who flew into Palm Springs along with Elvis's dentist, Max Shapiro. And they started a recording session the next day at Elvis's Palm Springs home when he laid down some tracks. I think he did the vocal for Sweet Angeline, I believe. 1974, at Graceland, Elvis begins storyboarding the karate movie project, now entitled The New Gladiators. Envisioning the project as a metaphor for mankind defending the defenseless, the proposed final scene is described thus. On a remote hill, the camera is on a close-up of Elvis as he stands in a fighting stance. The camera zooms back, and we see what looks like an army of fellow martial artists doing the moves with him. He then does the Lord's Prayer in Indian Sign Language as a soft wind gently blows around him. The picture ends with "The Beginning" written across the screen. So there you are. What a pity that movie wasn't actually made. I mean, the footage is available, but it wasn't ever made and distributed. Right, we do this.
Hidden Elvis. Clue number 3.
Okay, clue number 3. Legendary Performer, Volume 1. Okay, a Legendary Performer, Volume 1. That is Hidden Elvis number 3. Do I have a call here? I think I might do. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. I thought I actually... let's see. Maybe not. It showed as a missed call, and I always try and ring people back if I don't get to them. Okay, right. We move on, and we move on to a song I wish Elvis had recorded, and it is suggested by Rosie Lee via Discord. Thanks for this, Rosie Lee. And what have I got here? I've got... Oh, here we are. Hello? 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 Okay. Hello? I'll see if I can call him back. Well, hello there. Hello there.
Busy day, eh?
Yeah, very busy.
I try to get in. Your followers are here and strong, and everyone's so nice, aren't they?
That's Stefano, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, it is. Sorry, Stefano.
How are you? No, I knew it was you, but just in case my listeners don't know. How are you doing, buddy? You all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you doing all right, mate? You hanging in there?
I'm hanging in there. I'm getting better every week.
That's awesome, mate. Because we need you every week, mate. You're like, you keep us going as well, so you're important.
That's very kind. No, you keep me going. I must admit now, people who support this show and support Elvis really do keep me going. So what would you like to say?
Yeah, no, it's been...
What would you like to say?
Well, I just wanted to say hello and thanks again for an awesome show. And I enjoy all your content. And I've got no chance on the quiz. I worked it out because there's a slight delay with my internet. Even if I'm the quickest man on earth, I still don't get there. I don't think.
Oh, that's a shame.
But that's no excuse because I don't know most of them anyway.
Well, at least you're being honest anyway.
Honest and learning. That's what I'm learning here. Like it's a fun way.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier on when I said, even if these are really, really difficult, you can actually learn something from this week's quiz. And by the way, another question.
Exactly.
Another question I wanted to ask you: did you vote on the poll for the 68 outfits?
I did. It's a great little topic, great little question there, and I don't know. I thought all of them are really cool, but I had to go with the white, If I Can Dream. That's iconic in so many ways, and just looks super smart, isn't it? So I don't know.
And what a performance
amazing
as well!
Like,
what a performance he pulls out of it as well. Unbelievable.
The performance, the message, unbelievable. doesn't it?
Yeah. I agree.
Even now, I just get goosebumps thinking about it. But yeah, no, and great news about the distributor. I was hoping, because if you check every day, you go nuts. But then I was hoping that you come up with something. You know what I mean? I wait for my news from selected, trustworthy people.
Yeah.
But if you look online all the time, you just get bombarded with nonsense, don't you?
Yeah. Well, you do. You've got to try and avoid the false flags as well. I'm just hoping this isn't a false flag, but I have had it on good authority that it's Warner Brothers. So if I have shot myself in the foot, I will be back on to apologise fairly quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm confident, and hey, great interview too last week. What an amazing review!
Oh, Derek
of the thing, hey, amazing! I just got no words. I'm so excited, I just can't wait.
Yeah, I mean,
but, and like you say,
just listening to Derek, we're in for a real big treat, don't you?
Yeah, unbelievable! I'm just overwhelmed how it still delivers, I just, what's going to happen in the next 50 years, for other people.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to just keep on giving. I think that's the message here.
Yeah.
There'll be some other lost footage somewhere, a new Baz. There'll be something going on.
Yeah, it's only the start, isn't it? It's only the start. I mean, it's such a great time to be an Elvis fan at the moment. I think it's such a positive time. We can't find anything negative. As somebody said earlier on, Juliana, there's too much negativity about this EPiC, and we've got to keep pushing the positive. Push all the time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I just met an Elvis fan. He's in his early 80s. In my local area in New Zealand, and I guess the only way to better what we've got now is to be in our prime back in the 60s and 70s. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they would be pretty damn old now. But still, you would have lived.
Yeah.
If you could swap, it'd be nice to be. You know what I mean? Imagine how you feel now, and you're back in it as it's happening. I don't know. Would you take that? I would.
Oh yes, definitely. And don't forget, Joel Weinshanker has promised a hologram as well, and they're not going to false promise. We've had all this with Elvis Evolution and all that nonsense, unfortunately. But I don't think EPE would promise something if they're not going to pull it off.
That's fair enough. I just don't know what to expect from a hologram. I'm actually thinking this EPiC, the way Baz has done it, this crisp, beautiful, real footage. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the hologram is going to bring. Do you think it's going to elevate even more to what we're getting now?
I don't know. I mean, it has to be done right. That's the only thing. And I'm pretty sure the EPE will make sure that it's perfected before they do anything. They're not going to rush into it. That's for sure. Because the one thing we don't
we don't want to
is for it to be glitchy or it makes Elvis look silly or anything like that, or fake or anything like that. So it's got to be
we don't want any splice sort of Elvis with AI sort of. I don't know. I'm seeing some weird photos on the internet, mate. It's just they're popping up.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking what is going on, because you know what Elvis looks like. You can tell straight away if it's something slightly different.
Yeah, some of them are overdone, way overdone. Yes.
Just done. Yeah. Anyway, so this EPiC is going to be epic in every way, and thanks again, Steve. I'll let you go.
Thanks
awesome. Keep it up, my friend.
Yeah.
And big hug to you all in Ireland. I love your country, mate. You're good people there.
Thanks
Ireland.
very much.
Good on you.
And thanks for the call.
Okay, Steve.
All the best.
You're welcome. Cheers. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I wanted to give Stefano airtime as well, if I could, and by calling him back, because he tried there a couple of times while I was speaking to the other caller, so I only felt it was fair to call him back. Now, Rosie Lee via Discord, a song I wish Elvis had recorded is Vehicle, is a song recorded by American rock band Ides of March for their debut album Vehicle 1970. The song was released as the lead single from the album in March 1970 through Warner Brothers Records. Oh, there they are again. Written by vocalist and frontman Jim Peterick, it is about a girl that often used him for her vehicle of mode of transportation. leading Peter Rick to surmise that he was little more than her vehicle. The arrangement includes a distinctive horn section riff, which causes some listeners to mistake the band for Blood, Sweat and Tears, who were also popular in that era. Yes, and when you listen to the link that I'm going to put below, you will think, oh yes, that riff. I love it. A Vehicle was a commercial success and was purported to be the fastest selling single in the history of Warner Brothers at the time. It peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US, while reaching the top 5 in Canada and just outside the top 30 in the UK. Despite this, the Ides of March never had another hit single. So they were one-hit wonder by the sounds of it, leaving them one-hit wonders yet. Peter Rick, however, was to go on to found rock group Survivor and became a successful songwriter. The song was used in early 1980s Schweppes campaign in the UK featuring comedian Roy J and a 1998 commercial for the Ford Cougar. Rosalie says, Elvis would have totally owned this song. Can you imagine the live performance? I can actually, because when I listened to it the other day after you suggested it, I thought, can you imagine Joe Gershow's band doing all the horn section and everything while Elvis was singing this live? So brilliant. Thanks to Rosalie for sending that in. You can also send in your suggestions for I wish Elvis had recorded and underrated and all that and everything. I'll cover that in a minute, and I will put the link to Vehicle and you can suss it out. Now we do this.
It's time now for Caption the Photo.
Yeah. Hey, yes. Caption the... Oh, I didn't show you that, did I? Ides of March, Vehicle, and Lead Me Home Gently was the B-side. Right now, caption the photo. Look at this. Goodness me, Elvis. Oh, there's a saying, actually. Close your mouth, the birds will start nesting in it. But nobody used that as a caption. But these captions were ones that were used. Put your hand over your mouth when you yawn. Baby, take a nap. Supper will be in an hour. You're sleeping, son, I know, but really this can't wait. That's a clever one. Oh, mama, I'm so tired and so weary, but I must go alone. Yeah, that's a clever one as well. Come on, Elvis, let's go home and I'll make you some peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Am I boring you, Elvis? Gladys, that dang so-called colonel, he's working my baby to death. I need more sleep, Mama. The Colonel keeps me going all the time. But the winner, as voted for by you, okay, is Gladys says, it's okay, baby. Being a worldwide superstar is hard work, but I've got you. And that was Dylan's Wonderful World of Elvis. Well done, Dylan. Thanks very much for sending that in. I'll be doing another Caption This Photo next Tuesday. I'll put it on the posts tab on this channel. Now, what else have we got? Have I got to do... No, I've got to do underrated Elvis song. I'm not going to do another hidden Elvis yet. Just close that off. Close that off too. And say that this was... The underrated song was chosen by Mags on Discord. Thanks, Mags, for this. And it's Take My Hand, Precious Lord. Also known as Precious Lord, Take My Hand. It's a gospel song with lyrics by Thomas A. Dorsey. The music to the song was adapted by Dorsey from George N. Allen's hymn tune, Maitland. Dorsey's familiarity with his tune was through the Protestant hymn, Must Jesus Bear the Cross Alone, which used a 1693 text by Thomas Shepard. Wow, that's an old text. The text was set to the tune of Maitland by Allen in 1844. This dates back a long time. Dorsey wrote the lyrics to Take My Hand, Precious Lord in response to his inconsolable bereavement by the deaths of his wife, Nettie Harper, and his infant son in August 1932. Nettie died while giving birth to their child. Their son died 2 days later after being born. So when you hear Take My Hand, Precious Lord, just remember that, it was written in response to, quite understandably, inconsolable grief and bereavement, losing his wife and his newborn son. It was Martin Luther King Jr.'s favorite song, and he often invited gospel singer Mahalia Jackson to sing it at civil rights rallies to inspire crowds. At his request, she sang it at his funeral in April 1968. King's last words before his assassination was a request by musician Bill Branch to play it at the service he was due to attend that night. King's exact last words were, "Ben, make sure you play Take My Hand, Precious Lord in the meeting tonight, and play it real pretty." Many notable musicians have recorded Take My Hand, Precious Lord. 1956, Aretha Franklin. 1962, Jim Reeves. 1982, Al Green. But of course, the one we are interested in is the Elvis version on the EP, Peace in the Valley. We've got Peace in the Valley, It Is No Secret, I Believe, and Take My Hand, Precious Lord. And of course, let's have a look at the recording. January the 13th, 1957, Radio Recorders, Hollywood, California. We've got actually 14 takes. Between 8 and 11 p.m. was the session hours, and it was actually re-recorded backing track, Christmas with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, and there's also a mono to stereo, digitally extracted stereo as well, so that's available. It was released on April the 11th, 1957 on the EP, of course, Peace in the Valley, and Elvis's first Christmas album on October 15th the same year. Thanks to Mags for sending that in as underrated Elvis song, and I'll leave a link below. What have I got to say? I've got to do this. No, I'll hold on for a second. I want to just say, you can, if you have any ideas, you can send them in to me, please. Underrated songs, smoking hot photos, songs you wish Elvis had recorded, songs you wish Elvis had recorded live, discussions, anything. Send them in. I get a lot of messages on Gmail and Facebook Messenger and all those things, and I do really, really appreciate you conversing with me, and I read them all, I really do. So we've got this, of course.
Hidden Elvis, fourth and final clue.
Yeah, fourth and final clue. Now, can I get this up? Where are we? Why isn't that showing on there? That should show on there. I don't know. Yes, I can. I've got to close the poll. Which 68 outfit is your favourite? And let's have a look. End poll. Okay. Let's have a look. Why is that not showing? Oh, it is. It was just a little slow. Dylan, you were right, because Dylan said, If I Can Dream will win by a country mile, but it hasn't won by a country mile. If I Can Dream, 46%, Trouble Guitar Man opening 35%, Gospel segment 13%, and Nothingville 6%. Now, there they are. So, If I Can Dream, I can't speak tonight, sorry, is 46%. Then Trouble Guitar opening 35%, Gospel 13%, Nothingville 6%. Would you believe that I would have voted for the Gospel segment? So I would be in the 13% bracket. And I think he looks just fabulous in that burgundy suit. I really do. So, I mean, I get what people are saying about the If I Can Dream suit and everything like that, but the Gospel segment, oh my goodness, really, really, really fabulous. Yeah. Now, Hidden Elvis, clue number 4 is Stax Studio in Memphis. Now, how do I get this? My screen is playing up, unfortunately. So what do you think the Hidden Elvis was? Okay. You can now type it in the live chat. It was difficult to choose, says I am E. He looks so handsome in all. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Would you like the 4 clues again? Oh, no. Oh, no, Juliana says, Steve, you may or may not have gotten us, but Elaine has just got it. Steve has got us again. I really must sort out my teeth. I really can't speak this evening. This brain fog is something else. Okay, right. Well done, Elaine. Well done, Vincenzo. Well done, Edwidge. Because it is this. Good Times. Okay, Pamela Chessman. Well done. Excuse me. March 20th, 1974 was the day it was released. Elvis recorded live on stage in Memphis was the day that was recorded, March the 20th, 1974. A Legendary Performer Volume 1 was I think it was the released after Good Times or before, I can't remember, but it was either side of Good Times anyway. And finally, Stax Studios, that's where all the recordings were done, Stax Studio. So well done if you got Good Times. Eb Engel, Good Times, Steve Show. Oh, thank you very much. Edward says, good album. Yes, we always have good times with Elvis. Yes, we do. Stax Sessions are so underrated. Yes, I agree. I love the Good Times album, Steve, says Vincenzo. Right, now, of course, we have to do Smoking Hot.
Oh, he's so hot.
It's this one. Young ladies and young men as well. From Blue Hawaii, tight white shorts. Elvis looking happy and laughing. I bought Good Times at the time, says John. Yeah. 1974. Okay. Show that. Mm-hmm. There you are. What does everybody think of that? Jane, he's so young there. Yes, he was. I used to have that on my wall when I was 13. Put some clothes on. Jill says, put some clothes on, Elvis. Said no one ever. A wet Elvis, oh my. Oh yes, handsome devil, says Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. Chris says, I just put a piece of chocolate in my mouth and I nearly choked on it. Caption the photo, Steve. Yes, that's right. Caption the photo. Yeah, it would be a good idea, wouldn't it? You should interview Joan Blackman from Blue Hawaii, Steve. Yes, I would love to speak to Joan Blackman. I'm not 100% sure how I would get in touch with Joan, actually. But I really, really, really would love to speak to Joan. Beautiful Joan. Yes. I have nothing appropriate to say, says Juliana. As always, I thank you very, very, very much for your company and thank you very, very much for your support. If you can give this a thumbs up, because it's a thumbs up for Elvis, it's not a thumbs up for me. I really, really do think that Elvis would be proud of your support of him and this Elvis channel. I really, really do, because after all, it's all done for Elvis. I'm going to remove the smoking hot photo because I want to show you this. Obviously, the next show is Sunday, September the 28th, but we've got Elvis to say this.
All right, let's wrap it up and get out of here.
Thanks to Dave and Chris for moderating. Thanks to all the great callers. Thanks to Dylan for his Dylan's Elvis tale, of course. And of course, we will see you next Sunday, 28th. But until then, it's over to Al. Look after yourselves, everybody.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.